I got this comic over here. I got this comic over here. And one of the pages, like the very bottom of it, the bottom corner got, like, dented. Damn. That's a shame. No, it's not new Joker comic. Anyway, hello everybody. I think the YouTube notification is now working. I had to go in there. You know, I had to do some stuff. Turns out the ticket had expired. Was it the word ticket? Vinny, why are you still doing YouTube notification? I can answer that question. It's because some people rely on it to know when the stream is live. Also, I record all the streams to YouTube as a backup in case Twitch does not save them. And sometimes Twitch mutes VODs, as you know. YouTube does not. Okay, well, let's do some Mario Maker. Let's do some of the top maps, and then I'll do some of the lesser maps, and then we're not going to Hawaii, no one. And then, after that, we will do viewer levels. Why are you users? Hello, users. You're users of the chat room. Did I do this level? I feel like I've done a rainbow level. Yes, but this is the sequel. Oh. Themed levels are always nice. These comments are on thin ice. They're like not even that good. It's just 50 coin gang, got all coins gang, dead gang, jump gang, shut up, under this tree gang, suck. Like, up here gang. Like, what the fuck? People are just making gang green. Or whatever. Vinny, why do you have comments turned on? I had them on because I played a map that required them to some extent. And I said, fuck it, we'll give it a chance. It had been long enough, and I said, you know, let's see what they're like these days. Maybe several months after release, the comments will have improved. And now it's just everything gang. Bikini Chain Gang. By the way, I mentioned Bikini Chain Gang the other day on stream. And people were telling me, like, hey Vin, that's a cool band name. That's a real... Like, that's a real movie. It's about a bunch of babes. This is probably what it says on the back of the box, or the VHS or DVD. About a bunch of babes in bikinis bullying people with their chains because they're in a gang. And that's really the movie. I haven't seen it, but my friend purchased it. I don't know why he purchased it. I don't know why I haven't seen it. But this is years ago. Who's the director? Hey everybody, this is Tommy Wiseau, director of the Bikini Chain Gang. I have no idea who directed Bikini Chain Gang. It's a hack fraud movie, you know? It's one of those... The title is actually better than the movie kind of things, I'd imagine. See, now I really have to find this out. Okay. Bikini Chain Gang.
Bikini Chain Gang is a 2004 American made-for-cable erotic film written and directed by Fred Olen Ray.
Yep, that famous Fred Olen Ray. It's erotic. It's, under the pseudonym Nicholas Juan Medina, so he didn't even use his real name. Plot. This article needs a plot summary. Alright. Just give me a second here. I need to find out what this movie's all about. Jessie, a waitress in a sleazy bar, is framed for robbing the place and gets a 5-year stretch in prison. The prison is run by a corrupt warden and a butch lesbian head guard, and the inmates are dressed in bikinis and sent out to work on a chain gang busting rocks. Jessie has to fend off horny guards and lesbian inmates while forming a plan to escape and find the real robber. Oh, so it's a mystery film. Oh, I see. So that's from IMDb. So there you go. I didn't realize it was a mystery. It sounds like a mystery thriller, in fact. Who do you think did it, chat? It was the cook? It's the cook. It's always the cook. Hell yeah. Vinny, are you not going to mention the dong? There was a dong? Vinny acknowledged the penis. What do you mean there was a penis? How realistic was it? It was very realistic. It was huge and fairly realistic. I didn't see it because I was reading the chat and Bikini Chain Gang. Yo, can someone send me a picture of the cock that was on the screen for a moment? Because I want to see if I have to, like, do some editing work later. Famous last words, yeah. Yeah, we might have had enough fun with the comments for quite a while. You know, we've had a lot of fun with these comments. Boy, I really need that cable for this headset. If I shimmy... The fuck is this? Why are people, like, debating philosophy in this room? Vinny, people posted the clip. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's a pretty realistic dong. How did I miss that? That's... Oh, I get, because the level looked like a cock, and so they had to post their own. Post Malone. It's only on screen for, like, 2 seconds. Vinny, hey, just wanted to say whoever the new YouTube channel administrator is, they're doing a great job. Uploads are prompt, they communicate well, all consistently great hire. Well, I mean, they pay me for the privilege. No, but seriously, John Full Sauce Appreciation, it's been really fantastic. Excellent work. No headaches. That's all I want in life. Meanwhile, I had a pretty nasty one this morning. What happened to Vappy? That's the question that people have been asking for months now, as if it has any real effect on the channel or your own personal life. What are you guys, TMZ? I've seen speculation, I've seen rumors. You're worse than boomers. You gonna go read a tabloid now? Life stuff, man. Just, like, family life stuff. You know, it's a tough job. Especially if you have a job on top of that. If you want more than that, I can't give it to you, I don't got it. But, you know, having a job on top of Full Sauce, which is already a full-time job, pretty much, not easy. So there you go, now you can end your speculation. Yeah, you've been furnished. Welcome to the information zone. It's so tough. Vinny's gonna hire someone, Bill Vinesauce, to play DMC2 for him. Someone stuck on my boomer comment. They just said, Vinny, no one can be worse than boomers. What about Hitler? That guy seemed pretty bad. Hitler was a boomer? Mate... Okay, listen to me. When words mean words, we can have conversations, and that's fine. It was after Hitler died that boomers started. He was a hoomer. He was before. It's a different thing entirely. He was like a proto-boomer. Sure. Whatever you want to say, chat. Whatever these words mean to you, I'm sure it's lovely. This has been an eventful Mario Maker stream so far. Vinny, don't act like you don't make up words. I make up a varietous amount of words. I don't try to submit them to the dictionary, but, you know. Vinny, how long until we talk about 9/11 while we're at it? Well, as someone that lived in New York and knows people that lost family in 9/11, I just like to say that day sucked. So, you know, if you were someone that lost family in 9/11, sorry, that fucking day sucked. How's that? So here's to, you know, the people that survived and, you know, did the firefighting and sacrificed themselves. I was in school, get real for a minute, I was in school, and it happened while I was in sophomore year in homeroom, and yeah, it sucked. I mean, I remember students were being called in, and, it was like over the loudspeaker, you know, and there was speculation like, oh shit, that dude's father is a firefighter. You know what I mean? And so whenever someone was called, like, you know, Michael, whatever, you have to come to the principal's office. It was like, oh no. So yeah, no, I'm okay talking about it for a minute because it was a fucked up thing that I got lucky. I didn't really know anyone personally like that close, but I knew friends of friends, and it was a fucked up day as a New Yorker. So yeah, I'm okay talking about it for a minute, even if it brings the mood down, because it was a thing, and yeah. So let's say whoever went over there and sacrificed themselves and also continued to live after that, appreciate you. So yeah, nice light Mario Maker stream. Gonna throw on Vinny's Mario Maker streams because they're usually pretty chill. They're usually pretty chill, aren't they? And then this. Yeah. But if you think about it, it all started with a big cock. Which is why comments need to be turned off. I played some Smash today. I got a chance to play a little bit of Smash. Also, I appreciate, chat, that we can talk about stuff like that from time to time and people don't lose their shit too much. Like, most people are very, very chill about it. And it's like, yep, alright, we handle it in a mature way, we move on. Appreciate that very, very much. Thank you. Makes my life a little easier. So anyway, games. Let's just relax. Let's enjoy ourselves. I played Smash, and I did not enjoy myself. I was angry. So I was at the studio, Joe's mixing some stuff, and just trying to get a good mix of a song that we've been working on. And it sounded good, and I'm playing Smash because there's not much I can do. I can only really use my ears and say, hey, this sounds good, maybe a little less of this, a little more of this. And I'm just like, fuck, cock, cut! And he's like, dude, I'm like, sorry. But I got, like, played. I got played like a motherfucker. I was playing Banjo-Kazooie, and I was, doing some good matches here and there, and one person, who was Jocker, just totally fucking played me, and it was he had 2 stock left, and I died, and it was just terrible. I absolutely, and that was one, and then it happened like several more times. I was playing Robin, got my ass handed to me, got spiked off the level, like, it was just abuse and humiliation. I won maybe, I did maybe like 10 matches, and I won like 3, which isn't much different than normal, but holy fuck. My Piranha Plant was my best character, like in terms of GSP. For some reason. I'm not even that good with Piranha Plant, but not anymore. Let's just say, not anymore. For some reason, Bowser Jr. is now my best character, which again makes no sense. What is GSP? Global Smash Points? So if you win a match, you get some points. If you lose some points. It's kind of not a real thing, but it's supposed to, like, pair you up against people who have a similar skill level. And it does work to some extent, but it's, like, not anything to put too much stock into. Yeah, Sakurai's crunching the numbers as we speak. Like, he's on the other end of a computer just doing the work with a calculator, As if he wasn't busy enough, they're making him do all the fucking work. Did you face many Sans? I fought 2 Sans. One I defeated, one defeated me. I don't like fighting, the Sans characters because they're usually, like... First of all, I don't like fighting the Mii character, the Mii Gunner. I hate fighting Mii Gunner. Because they have that forward smash that is a nightmare. But now people are getting really good with Mii Gunner, and yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble fighting those characters. This is a cool level. Okay, you know what? Not for any specific reason, like, I would have left these on, even, like, despite the penis, but I'll be honest, it was just getting annoying. It was like the comments were just getting in the way of the level. So, as funny as comment is, haha funny meme gang, I might turn them back on at some point, but it was actually detracting from my enjoyment of the game a little bit. Vinny, now you know how we feel with your comments. Yeah, but you can choose to turn my comments off too. But then we can't hear the gang. The game. Oh. Rude chat member gang. Hang on a second. This appears to have... I've discovered a secret of some kind. I just wish there was more point. I've said this every fucking Mario Maker stream, I know, but I wish there was more point to collecting coin for these, you know, popular levels like this online. Because as it is, there's really no point. You get points, so the point is to get points, but it doesn't really calculate, like, that would be a cool thing, like, if there were leaderboards for every level, not just who has the fastest time, but who collected the most points. Just another thing just to have, just high scores, you know, give people reasons to collect coins. I mean, there'd be a lot of ties, but you can at least see how well you stack up against other people. Just an idea, just a suggestion. I don't know if John Tendo would go for it, but maybe a shop for costumes with your me? Yeah, I'd like that. I mean, I know, like I said, my suggestion previously was because people would very easily abuse that and just play levels that give them million of coin. But maybe there could be a limit on how many coins you can get per day. Or maybe a limit of how many coins you can put on your level. I don't know. I mean, listen, we figured out how to go to the moon, allegedly. So I think we could probably figure out coin point situation in Mario Maker Online. Yeah, allegedly. I'll tell you why allegedly. Did you know that Neil Armstrong backwards is Gnort's Mr. Alien? Now, tell me that's not proof. This is awesome. And you have misses too. So you can't fuck up. What's Buzz Aldrin backwards? Near Dlazub. Near Dlazub. Nirvana. Nirvana, never mind. Beelzebub. Yeah, Beelzebub, that's correct. Also, very suspect and demonic. Good bit? Thanks, I'm glad you like my comedy. I went to, like, a little, after the studio, I went to, like, this beach where you can see, Manhattan, the skyline, and the Statue of Liberty. And, you know, they have those lights. You know which ones I'm talking about? The lights that shoot up where the Twin Towers used to be. I gotta say, and it was beautiful out today, and the skyline looked nice, and that whole thing was amazing. It was just a beautiful night. I know New York City, if you really zoom in on it, can smell like piss and be dirty, but it is a really beautiful city. Like, I really genuinely love living here, near it. Not in it, necessarily, but near it. Vinny, what do you think of the conspiracy saying the moon is not what you think it is? Like it's hollow? Like it was towed into orbit? That one? Hologram? I haven't heard that one. Well, people will, like, the stuff I've read about that is that, how weird is it that it's precisely the distance away from the Earth that it can block out the sun entirely, perfectly during an eclipse. And also that it always faces us, the light side of the moon, which is like just what, tidal lock or some kind of, there's some explanation for that. But I've seen all kinds of weird shit about the moon. There's a giant alien city on the other side. Well, actually, there's a fun conspiracy. There's actually a really interesting conspiracy about airbrushed photos from NASA. This is a hell of a way to celebrate the moon landing. Talking about this stuff. The FBI would like to know my location. No, I mean, there's something very interesting in regards to the air... There's, photos of the moon from the 60s with alleged airbrushing. And the conspiracy theory is that they're alien cities that have been airbrushed out. You know what? Let's have a little fun for a second. If you want to know if I believe this, the answer is mostly no. But I find the conspiracy theories to be interesting and fascinating and wishful thinking. Moon airbrushed photos. Yeah, that's all you gotta type, really. Like, here's one. This was just, you know, released to the public like this. Yeah, the article this is from is NASA knew about alien structures on the moon. It's certainly interesting. You know, there's this. People are pointing to these pictures as like, you know, UFOs and stuff. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I wasn't there. Here's more interesting smudges. This one makes me laugh. I don't I don't know what to say about this one. I haven't seen this one before. Shadow of Finn's Shadow Bright Ship. I quite enjoy that one though. That one's pretty good. I just think the textures hadn't loaded, you know? Here's one from what the fuck? Photo Bucket. Oh my god. I haven't heard of Photo Bucket. That's the real conspiracy. That Photo Bucket is still around. So yeah, there's that theory about the moon. And then people have cleaned up photos of the moon, and I don't know what this is, probably a very elaborate Photoshop, but hey, look everybody, there's a big city on the moon. I don't even know. Just go look it up yourself if you have any interest, but just wear your bullshit detectors because this stuff it's impossible to verify. I'll tell you what though, here's the last photo. This is called the moon dong. And this was a conspiracy theory about there being a giant dong on the moon. So they had to censor it because they didn't want to show the public. So yeah, wear your smart cap when you look at that stuff. Because as cool as it is and as interesting as it is, I've known about that stuff for years and I've read about it. And you just go in circles and you go crazy. So what's the point? I don't know how to interpret that stuff. So I just stopped trying. Vinny, please don't call these theories, it's just made-up conjecture. Well, what's a theory? A supposition or system of ideas intended to explain something, especially one based on general principles independent of the thing to be explained. I mean, I don't think the word theory says, like, there's moon bases. I think it's just someone using a term. By the way, conspiracy theory has come to mean something completely different. The word conspiracy just meant multiple people coming together to conspire, you know, and do something. There's conspiracies all the time, and I'm not talking about Gnort's Mr. Alien. Oh, interesting. Oh. The fuck is going on? Oh, I love this. This is so fucking weird. Got a little Gnort's Mr. Alien happening here, too. Vinesauce, this is your brain on conspiracies. Well, here's the real problem. Your brain on conspiracies is just a bird. Your hair turns into a bird about to take flight. Could there be bases on the moon? And the answer is yes. Did you watch Summoning Salt's new video? No. Vinny, did you notice the question block? No. Look at the hints in the other room. Oh. Vinny, the hidden block. Fuck. You're time traveling to see the same room in different state when you go through the pipe. I figured it was something time travel-y, but I didn't. Stupid brain. I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Well, I've already talked about the Paul McCartney conspiracy theory for many streams. I don't really feel like doing that again. Paul is dead, man. Miss him. Miss him. Vinny, what's your favorite dumb superpower? You can summon lemon meringue pie directly into someone's asshole. That's the level of brain power I'm operating on tonight, folks. And people are still laughing? I see. I like these little puzzles. This is a very, very cool level. Vinny, would you buy a Mario All-Stars remake that was done in the Mario Maker engine? If it means Mario 2 coming to Mario Maker, then yeah, I would. It just depends on how expensive it was, too. Like, you know, if it was full. Nintendo has a habit of both Nintendo tax and charging a lot for, oh, that's interesting. for stuff that doesn't need to cost that much. So, Vinny, it would be 60? Yeah, probably. Oh. This is a good one. What's your opinion on the Borderlands series? With the imminent release of Borderlands 3, I've talked about it plenty. I'll tell you again. I'll sum it up. I guess, you know, because I stream so much, it's hard to just get that information. Especially if you don't watch every night, so... And I don't, like, just tweet, like, here's my thoughts on Keanu Reeves! I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. I enjoyed the second one for the gameplay. Because it's fun to just shoot things over and over again, even if it was very bullet spongy. And then, you know, the writing and all that, the jokes and stuff, like Butt Stallion, I didn't really laugh at a lot of that stuff. Some of it was kind of charming, though. I mean, by the time we hit the pre-sequel, I did not finish that game and just stopped. I abandoned it. Like, so I completed the previous two games, but I abandoned the pre-sequel, like, 4 hours in. I think I was just sick of it by then. Sick of it. No, I didn't play the Borderlands 2 DLC that was supposed to fit into number 3. It was recently discovered that in PT, what's her name? The ghost woman? Oh. Lisa was apparently behind the player at all times. Like, the model of Lisa was stuck behind you at all times, which is why sometimes you turn around really quickly, and you would see, like, a fucked up shadow for, like, a second. She spawns on your back as soon as you get the flashlight. Oh. There we go. Vinny, what's absolutely the scariest game you've played? That's a hard question. I don't know. Soma? Not really Soma. Tattletale? Not really. I mean, I was probably more scared on that stream because I was surprised a lot. I'd say, of all the streamed horror games I've played, for some reason, Tattletale spooked me the most. But I wouldn't call it the scariest game I've ever played. Subnautica? Yeah, Subnautica had some really fucking good moments. Silent Hill 2? Not really. It was scary, but not like in a shit-my-pants kind of way. No. Eternal Darkness is my favorite horror game, but I don't think it's the scariest. Hard question. I don't have a good answer. And also, you know... No, I don't remember that, Pepperina. I would say, yeah, some of the best scares I've ever gotten on stream or off were from Subnautica. Weirdly enough. But yeah, otherwise that's a tough question, because horror games are not usually, like... I enjoy them, I have fun with them, and they will spook me quite a bit. But I'm never, like, too afraid to continue. But Subnautica's underwater giant monsters really fucked me up. Because that's a fear I have to begin with. And then you combine that with, like, roars and strange noises that are in the distance. And... yeah. How about Soma? Yeah, Soma had some good moments. Silent Hill 2. I loved Silent Hill 2. I thought it was a fantastic game. And it had some really scary moments, but it wasn't... I don't think it scared me more than Subnautica did when Subnautica scared me. Like, psychologically, that game is fucked up, and it did some work on me, but... yeah. The Monstrum game scared you. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Maybe I'll stream that one time during Halloweens. What about Eternal Darkness when you first played it? Yes. First time I played it, yes. Resident Evil 2 Remake? It was a pretty scary game. Again, we're going for most scary. Like, Mr. X caused me great emotional turmoil. Vinny, I know you've explained this before, but why do you not want to play Alien Isolation? I imagine the hype has died down considering it's been a couple years old at this point. I've answered that question, that's correct, so, fuck you. No, I've heard that it drags and drags and drags, and it's just more of the same over and over and over again. It's, apparently a 20-hour-long game, about, that could go to 24 hours, and, you know, people that I really trust the opinion of... Oops, just ruined that. Some people that, you know, who play a lot of horror games, whose opinion I trust highly, basically said the game should have been like 7 hours. So. And you know how I am with longer games. I'm a bitch baby about it. Is Death Stranding a day one purchase for you? Yep. Oh, the Blair Witch game, I heard mixed things about. Average, yeah, it's okay, yeah, stuff like that. Vinny, I have recently amassed over 4K channel points. I wish to discuss the purchase of your stream. Failure to respond will result in immediate legal action. I look forward to our negotiations. Bro, you can just have it for free. There's that skeleton face. You get all the negatives, though, too. What negatives? You're called a boomer every 3.5 minutes. Vinny, how many points to go out for pizza with you? 0, leave me alone, let me have my life. Oh, no, I mean, about 30k. It's a shame you're doing those wasted points, because they could have been saved up for pizza. Now, alright, here, just meet me at Chuck E. Cheese, on the corner of 6th and 21st, if there is one there. If there's not, go to the first alley you can find, and wait, and you'll see Chucky, and he'll lead you to the Chuck E. Cheese. Just wait there for me, I'll be there. Now, it may be dark, and there may be crack and needles, but I'll be there. I'm sorry, I'm being a jerk, but it's a fake jerk. I like you guys a lot. I swear. I can't believe I even have to say that out loud. But, you know, there's always a small percentage of people... He's mean now, bro! I watched the stream, he was just being mean! I don't get it, dude! He was, like, really chill for the past couple years. Now he's talking about, like, Hitler and shit, bro! It's like a weird stream, dude! The channel points went to his head, my bro! Vinny, did you know that Chuck E. Cheese is actually owned by Showtime Pizza? Chuck E. Cheese went bankrupt, they bought the company, they purged all their own IP in favor of Chuck E. Cheese's. Wait a minute. So Showtime Pizza no longer exists? It's just now Chuck E. Cheese? Oh my god. That's interesting, I didn't know that. What the fuck is Showtime Pizza? It's where Rich Evans had a birthday party one time. That's all I know about it, really. Just that. Dick the birthday boy. I mean, if you think about it, it kinda makes sense because the Showtime Pizza Bear is disgusting. Also, when you Google Showtime Pizza Bear, the second result is the picture of Rich Evans as a child. This is result number 2. That is the most unwelcoming looking character. Remember, Mike has those pictures because he helped Rich clean out his grandma's house. That's why no one is allowed to clean out my house. Yeah, if I die, I have a kill switch. I've got pictures of me with Chuck E. Cheese. I've got pictures of me from when I was a very, very young child. Like, in a fucking weird, like, Halloween pumpkin outfit. You will never see that. I'm sorry. I was a pumpkin, all right? When I was younger, I was a pumpkin. How many points? If I can find the pumpkin picture, I will consider it as a charity incentive. You gotta donate to charity, and I will consider showing you this picture. I very specifically remember the picture, too. Like, this was one of those things that I know it exists. It's still somewhere in my life. I just need to find it. So, but you got a year, and I have a year to find it. That will be my deal to you, is if I can find it, and I will try, I really will try, then next year for the charity stream, it will be an incentive, and that way we can get something good out of it, as embarrassing as it may be.